Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. And when Hoover Gumby was at No Jumper, he was pressing Adam 22, and he basically told him that ever since he had his fallout with T-Rail, who's from Fido's Hoover Gangsta Crib, he turned into a neighborhood lover. Now Gumby told Adam, you made a lot of money off of the Hoovers when you were speaking about us on No Jumper. So what are you gonna do for our community? Now Wax said it's crazy how Gumby would say that to Adam when he just won a $5 to $6 million lawsuit and he didn't do anything for his community.
He ain't did nothing with that money. He ain't helped the homies, you feel me? Like, period.
What, is he balling?
What did you do with your money, Gumby? What did you do with your money?
The Hawk said it's crazy how Gumby pressed Adam to start a podcasting on Manchester Park when you just had all this hams and you could have did it yourself. Now Hawk said speaking of hams, he asked Gumby, where the hell is all your money at?
You just had all this money, bro. What happened to this money that you had? That's the big elephant in the room. What happened to the money that you had? Why you pressing about responsibilities that they don't have over there?
Now Hawk said it's crazy how Gumby's 50 years old and he's still willing to crash out. Then he told Adam, even though Gumby's old and he from Hoover, he don't speak for the set. Now Hawk said one thing my set don't accept and tolerate is snitches. And he told Gumby, even though you ain't no rat, why in the hell would you pay good money for an attorney to help out a rat? Then Hawk said the crazy thing about the whole situation is that rat still posting on the block today.
Do they know that you paid for a snitch and get out of jail? Do they know that?
Now Hawk said it's crazy how Gumby told Adam that he got no smut on his name when he was begging their homegirl, can he pipe her down? Now Hawk said him and Gumby would never be cool and he knows the ending result if they ever bump into each other. Now Adam said one thing he learned about females is they known for lying. So he told Hawk, before you jump to conclusions, make sure you get a fact check. Now Hawk said even though Gumby lied his ass off on that No Jumper interview, he did tell the truth on some parts. And he said he ain't gonna take it away from Gumby, he was a ninja inside prison. But he said as far as the streets go, that's mine. Now this is where the real controversial content comes into play. Now young Hawk claims that Gumby had one of his homies at his house and he ate a half a pound of shrooms. And he said after a while the shrooms started kicking in and Gumby started getting horny. Now while Gumby's homie was sleeping on the bed, Hawk claims that Gumby started playing with his homie's private part.
On the dead homies, bro. You had the homie over there at your brother's house, you ate a half a pound of mushrooms and you start touching him in his sleep.
Now Hawk said it's already public record that Gumby unalived the Hoover inside jail. But he said the only way that Gumby would have caught a manslaughter charge instead of a body was if he would have told them that he got shanked first by that guy, which would automatically label him as a snitch. Now Wack 100 was trying to smut out Gumby, so he called up a reliable source, but it didn't work in his favor. Now this dude wanted to make it perfectly clear that Gumby didn't do nothing zesty in jail. And he said the incident that Gumby got involved with had nothing to do with Gumby. Now according to this dude, shanks were being thrown around and they so happened to land beside a guy from Hoover who goes by the name T-Bird, who's supposedly a factor from over there. Now long story short, that was Gumby's shank and T-Bird got caught with that shank, so he got thrown in the hole. Now while T-Bird was in the hole, he sent the kite over and he basically said that Gumby should get DP, and Gumby did, and him feeling some type of way, he went over there and unalived him. Now Wax source said the only reason Gumby got manslaughter was because he got shanked first. And Hawk said the only way that would be possible is if Gumby told. Now that dude said Gumby didn't tell at all because it happened in broad daylight on the yard. And the situation even happened in front of the police. So Gumby didn't even have to make any statements. There was too many witnesses, including the police. Now Wax source told Hawk the reason why Gumby didn't have to say anything, there was no PC yards before this, so there was a lot of PCs on that yard. Now after Wack hung up the phone, he basically told Hawk that it seems to me like nothing zesty happened with Gumby inside jail. Now salutes and shoutouts to Wack 100 for clearing up Gumby's names as well as his allegations. And he told Hawk, you can say whatever you want to say, but this is a reputable that actually did prison time with Gumby and he witnessed the whole thing. Now Hawk tried to put zesty and snitch allegations on Gumby and Wack 100 basically cleared all of that up. Now when you gangbanging and you try to smut somebody's name out with those type of allegations, there's only one ending result. But now that you guys heard the content, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Paperboy News stand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there. Gone.